Hi, my name is Nick Burnham and I'm here for Motorboat Yachting this month aboard a Sunseeker Superhawk 43. Now when we think about the big three British builders, we always think of Sunseeker as the sporty one. And that's a reputation very much built on boats like this. This launched at the Southampton Boat Show in 2006 and it ran through to 2009. And it's a very popular boat for them. It's very much along the performance theme. So you've got that beautiful low swept look, you've got the sun pads on the back, but actually it's quite a sociable boat as well, because you've got a nice seating area here, a table that folds out from underneath here, it's opposite a wet bar, and then you've got your business end just ahead of me, just here. Now the high performance credentials of this boat are about far more than just the looks. Underneath it's a twin stepped deep V hull, so it can handle some serious power, and here at the helm you've got these heavily bolstered seats that really lock you in place. In terms of motive power, well, the base boat had a pair of Volvo D6 engines, either 350 or 370 horsepower depending on the year. But also, rather intriguingly, you can have a triple engine option. There were triple Yamahas, which is what we've got fitted to this boat here. 315 horsepower each, mated to hydrodrive outdrives. That lifted the speed from just over 40 knots with the Volvos up towards the mid-40s, about 43, 44 knots. But if you really wanted to go fast, there was a further option. It was quite a rare one because it was £100,000 extra when the boat was new, but you could have this boat with Arneson stern drives, and they were linked to a pair of Yanmar 480 horsepower engines, and that lifted the speed up to almost 50 knots. Now the great thing about this Superhawk 43 is, although it does feel like a real sports machine outside, when you come down here in the cabin, it's really nicely appointed. There's no compromise in here. It's the proper Sunseeker deal with the leather and the wood and a sort of finish you'd hope to get from a Sunseeker. And actually it's surprisingly practical as well. You've actually got nearly 6 foot of headroom as you come into the cabin at that end. Obviously it dips as you go forward. There's a big bed up here, so for weekending you can leave that made up. You're not having to convert seating in this area. But actually if you've got kids, it's not obvious, but the backrest of this one will lift up to a pool mode berth, so you have got a bit of extra seating there as well. Over on this side you've got the galley. Well, there's just a single burner there, and a fridge and a sink, but it's enough to make a bit of lunch, and probably of an evening you'd head out for a meal anyway. And then finally you've got the heads compartment, and that's actually a decent size. Again, you've got a shower in there and a toilet, so it makes this a very usable boat. So it is very much on the high performance spectrum, but nonetheless it's still a very comfortable boat that you could cruise in for a weekend or a week as a couple.